AI series. My name is Stefan. Welcome to 2025 How To, a channel where we are becoming the best versions of ourselves. We're currently busy with our introduction series. I'm utilizing a platform, Sabrina.Dev/free, where you can get free AI tutorials, automations, and guides. There's unlimited free content, and we are in our Sabrina.Dev series on ChatGPT for beginners. Let's just say GPT. And we are in day 3. On day 1, it is all about the introduction of what is ChatGPT. Day 2, we did how to use ChatGPT. And today, we are going to get into our next part is GPT free to use. This course is for beginners. It's free. It's an educational platform that I utilize. I just enjoy this content. It's easy for me to understand. I'm in no way, shape, or form an expert on anything. Just a regular individual trying to become the best version of myself. I am passionate about learning about artificial intelligence and everything that it entails. And I'd like you to join me on this journey. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe, like, join, save it. You don't have to. It's all about enjoying what works for you. So let's get straight into day 3 of our Sabrina.Dev free series. Today is GPT free to use. We are going to get into multiple things today. It's going to be quite a long one. So sit back, relax. Remember, you can get all of this. The links are on my bio if you want to find out where this content is. Sabrina.Dev for free. You can also subscribe there. And let's become better and understand things better. Great.
Multiply ROI whilst getting the most out of your budget. Reach all of your...
Is ChatGPT free to use? Yes, ChatGPT offers free access to its basic features. So if you go to chatgpt.com, you can begin asking ChatGPT anything you want, begin using it without even creating an account. So here, for example, if I ask it to write a short story, ChatGPT is replying, and it's using a very powerful model under the hood, ChatGPT 4o mini, which in my personal experience works a ton better than the previous ChatGPT 3.5. And because of this, now anyone can start interacting and using ChatGPT without any initial cost or sign up. So you can try it for yourself, try it for your use cases, and see if it makes sense to sign up for a free account or eventually upgrade to a paid plan. Obviously, the free plan has limitations, just like any other product. So here I'm on the ChatGPT pricing page. On the personal side, you have 2 options, free or plus. So the free plan includes GPT 4o mini and limited access to GPT 4o, and also limited access to advanced data analysis, file uploads, multimodal capabilities such as vision, web browsing or searching the internet, and also custom GPT. In my opinion, it's a generous plan in the sense that you get access to GPT 4o mini, which is quite powerful and more than enough for most use cases, but access is limited when it comes to these other features. Now, the plus plan is $20 per month. You get early access to new features such as the new model O1 preview and O1 mini that dropped yesterday, which performs really well for complex reasoning tasks like math and coding. You also get access to other models like GPT 4o, up to 5 times more messages for GPT 4o, access to advanced data analysis, file uploads, vision, and web browsing. In my opinion, the most important things here are web browsing and file uploads, because I'll often have ChatGPT search the internet and make sure the information it's providing me is accurate and up to date. It also includes image generation and being able to use an unlimited number of custom GPT. Now, if you're looking to use ChatGPT for your workplace or business, there's a team plan which costs $25 per person per month, and it includes higher limits for all of the features, as well as creating and sharing GPTs just within your team, as well as an admin console for managing the workspace. And your team's data is excluded from training by default, which is an important concern for businesses. Now, if you're asking what I personally subscribe to, I subscribe to the Plus USD20 per month. I really like being able to do advanced data analysis, file uploads, and web browsing. I think out of everything listed here, those are the top 3 features in addition to access to GPT 4o. For your needs, though, I would consider how frequently you're using ChatGPT or other models. If you're using ChatGPT frequently, almost every day for important tasks related to work, whether that's research, content creation, data analysis, whatever it is, I think it's well worth it. It's the cost of a Netflix subscription or 4 coffees per month. And the amount of time it saves and the productivity boost from using ChatGPT, how it helps you get unstuck by constantly brainstorming ideas and being your collaborative partner, I think it's well worth it for that price point. But if you're not sure yet about shelling out $20 per month, then stick to the free plan until you've incorporated use of AI more regularly. Again, you still get access to really high quality models such as GPT-4o Mini, and you can jump back and forth between ChatGPT and other providers. For example, Perplexity.ai also offers a free plan where you get unlimited quick searches and 5 pro searches per day. Anthropic Claude also offers a free plan where you can talk to Claude on the web, iOS, and Android, and limited access to Claude 3.5 Sonnet.
This entire animated video is made with AI.
So excellent. So let's quickly go to our browsers, chatgpt.com, and let's just verify that you know how to go and research what we just spoke about. And if I click on Get Plus, and exactly right there is the variety of options. Your free, as she discussed, the Plus model that, for example, she uses. There's also Pro mode. And, the way that I see it is every single individual or company needs to decide what's going to work for them, what value each plan can add to their lives or to their business or to their purpose. I can't tell you, we all live in different parts of the world. It might seem $20 to someone, and at times about 18, for example, in a different country. And at the end of the day, as you increase your knowledge about this tech space, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, all the subsets, and really starting to grasp it and what it can do for you and what you would like to get it done, then you will then start switching between plans as it obviously suits you, or finding a team plan. There's the business one she spoke about, but ultimately there's options for you. And I like that people have options, and nobody wants to feel forced to do anything. At the end of the day, one can look at price, but I always say, if you're just going to focus on price, then you haven't really asked yourself the question, what is it that you're trying to reach? If it is a specific goal, then ultimately you need to say, is this all going to add value, save me time, save me money, help me to automate my workflow, to make it better for me, to add value to my clients, to my kids, to my business, to my education, to my mindset. So what value is it going to add to you? And ultimately, you can make your own decision from there. So great. At least you understand that it's upfront about how to use the free versions, what differences there are between the plans, and really make that decision for yourself. I personally start on the free, and as I am continuing my journey of educating myself, understanding it better, because once you understand something, then your perception about pricing also tends to differ. Let's get straight back into the next video, and we are now going to do attach files and long prompts in GPT. So let's get straight into it.
In this video, we're going to talk about submitting longer prompts to ChatGPT and also uploading files for analysis. So let's start with just submitting long prompts. First, log into ChatGPT, your account. Let's say brainstorm a list of 50 viral hooks for my TikTok videos. And then what you want to do, let's say you want to add like a whole other paragraph here. Click Shift Enter. Okay, and this will actually allow you to create a multi-line prompt. For each viral hook, create a sub-hook that would immediately follow the first hook. And you can do that again, shift enter, add more information. This is really useful if you have a super long prompt and it can be hard to read and follow, so you can break it up into multiple lines like this so that it's easier for you to scan and refer to later. Let's go ahead and click enter. Now ChatGPT is brainstorming 50 viral hooks for your TikTok videos, along with a sub hook to keep viewers engaged. And as a person who uses TikTok, these are definitely pretty good hooks that I've seen in viral videos. Okay, I'm going to pause the generation. Again, you can do that here. Now I'm going to show uploading a file. Grab a PDF or something on your computer and then click this paperclip icon. It says attach file. Okay. Upload from computer, or you can connect it to your Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive. Simplest approach usually is upload from computer. Now I'm uploading a series of TikTok prompts that are more focused on being vulnerable in front of the camera. And so now what I want to tell ChatGPT to do is analyze the attached PDF, brainstorm 10 more hooks inspired by the content in the PDF. Okay. ChatGPT is analyzing the PDF and brainstorming 10 hooks inspired by the content. In this PDF, it has like a list of exercises for you to do in front of the camera and just being more comfortable sharing like your personal stories and being vulnerable in front of the camera. So now you can see these hooks definitely have that angle. Like, do you struggle with camera shyness? 3-step process to overcome stage fright. Want to feel natural on camera? Use this simple trick. And so that's how I can tell ChatGPT actually did analyze what was in the PDF, because I didn't give it any information about the PDF. It first just analyzed the PDF and then brainstormed 10 hooks all around the same topic of being more comfortable in front of the camera. And the cool thing is you can upload additional file types as well. PDF, spreadsheets, CSVs, even images. Now I'm going to start a new chat and upload a different sort of file, a screenshot of chatbot workflow. And I'm going to say you will be given an image of a chatbot workflow. Analyze the image, then describe step by step how the chatbot works. Okay, so I'm uploading this image, again, using this attach file functionality. And then I'm just asking ChatGPT to analyze the image, no other information besides the image, and describe how the chatbot works. And it's doing it. This is accurate. So it starts with a trigger or event, which is absolutely represented by the start node. Okay, let me just expand this photo. So here's the start, and then this is the workflow, how the chatbot works. And then the next steps, retrieve customer information, where the chatbot greets the user with a message. The chatbot checks the user's status through a block labeled get from Snowflake, which is accurate. And then the chatbot provides options for the user to choose from. And again, what's really cool, ChatGPT was able to provide this analysis just from a photo of the chatbot workflow. Gave it no additional context besides this image. And the last thing I'll show is how to copy paste in a super, super long prompt. So if you go to my free prompts library, Prompts.Sabrina.Dev, it's basically a public Notion page, and you can see all the prompts here or the newest prompts over here. Let's try this. Faceless TikTok channel plan. Click prompt URL to see the full prompt. So this is a pretty long prompt, okay? And then click copy raw file to copy the prompt itself. And let's go back to ChatGPT. Let's open a new chat by clicking here. And let's copy paste the prompt in. And you can see this is a pretty long prompt, and you can see it's already multi-line. But let's say you want to break this up into multiple lines. Just click Shift Enter. Okay, you have another line, and then Shift Enter again. And that just makes it a little bit easier for me to read and easily scan because it's such a long prompt. Now click Enter to submit the prompt. And you can see, again, it's just much more readable because we have multi-line spacing. Okay, so in this video, just to recap, showed you how to submit longer prompts that use multiple lines, and also how to attach a file for ChatGPT to analyze. If you're on the free plan, usage of this file attachment feature will be limited. So you can see here, I need to upgrade to Plus or try again tomorrow after 12:30. And it says it here as well. You've hit the free plan limit for GPT-4o. Responses will use another model. So this is an incentive to upgrade to Plus, which is $20 per month.
The way that teams brainstorm is broken.
So now we're really getting into a lot of new things. So let's go and try and see if we understand exactly what to do. Let's close it there. So you already know, you can tick it off your box, you know, the basics of what is GPT, how to start using it, simple prompts or, you know, discussions or requests. And now, you know, we sort of understand the differences between the pricing, whether it's free, you know, how does the pay plan work, the differences in it. And now she spoke about attaching longer files, how to spice out your prompts, how to attach files. So really, let's quickly have a look at that, and let's say brainstorm 10 viral hooks that for my podcast 2025 how to. Okay, so let's just start with a simple basic prompt. Okay, yes, 10 viral hooks for your podcast. Okay. Um, so let's quickly have a look. What is the one decision this year you could make to make you unrecognizable? As she's mentioned, on the free plan, we can also now attach photos and files. You can add it from different apps, for example, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive. I'm not going to add anything now, but I can really start also here in the tools section, say create an image, search the web, write a code, run a deeper search, and think for longer. So really whatever your desired need is, you know, for example, the viral hooks. As she said, you can type something in, compare these viral hooks to my current YouTube channel. Let's give it shift enter. Okay, shift enter. Show me 5 new hooks that can increase engagement to my current YouTube channel. Let's go put it there. Let's go to 2025, how to work, how to become the best version. It's Saturday morning, still waking up. Let's quickly have a look. Let's go back to that. Right, so I've asked for 10 viral looks for my podcast. You know, it's quite good. Some of the information is they said an AI would replace you. I'm here to show you how it can upgrade you. You know, nice. I like that. But now we can start. It also gave me some follow-up questions. But I'm saying compare these viral looks to my current YouTube channel. And, you know, as you've shown, shift enter. Show me 5 new hooks that can increase engagement. Let's see if that works. I'm also learning. And then it says here, nicely, let's shift my face. Here's how to build on your existing 2025 how to channel strengths and capture more engagement. What people have said about your channel. Now, my channel's fairly new. There's absolutely no engagement. So it's going to be quite a stretch for GPT 4 Mini. Thumbnails and titles need more curiosity. Okay. Shorts with fast hooks. So I need to make more YouTube shorts. Break longer content into bite-sized parts. And here's some suggestions on 5 new viral hooks to boost my engagement. This one mindset tweak changed everything for me in 2025. It creates curiosity, transformation times. Number 2, most creators are still ignoring this tool. Here's how I gave my 10x growth. Here's a 20-second hack. The number 1 growth myth everyone believes. So these are nice, engaging hooks, and I can really work from here. So I'm really liking this little breakdown, and I can continue to work on that as well. Let's go to the section where she spoke about, you know, having longer prompts. So we already know how to attach files. You just go to the plus sign and you can add anything based on a conversation and ask it to analyze it for you, or give it an instruction or a request on what you would like GPT to do for you based on the information that you're busy with to get you to your endpoint. So we already now working on Sabrina.Dev for free for all these free courses and information. Let's go search for her prompts. Let's go to prompts. Let's see if I listen. Prompts.Sabrina.Dev. I'm pretty sure I got that right. Let's have a look. It will probably give me the right answer now. All right, so there's the Notion public page that you spoke about. Great. There's a lot of information here that you can subscribe to, work through. What's nice about this prompt section is that it's got nice categories for you. Content creation, cybersecurity, entrepreneurs, psychology. I really like that. I like mental health, social media campaigns. Great. So let's go into content creation, for example. Let's have a look here. Um, for example, here's one: AI tools for neurodivergent individuals. Seems interesting. And the description tells you create a comprehensive guide for utilizing AI tools like GPT for productivity and creativity what's wrong with it? Specifically for neurodivergent individuals with ADHD. So wow, that's quite specific. I like that. We can go to GitHub, click on that URL, and it will give us the actual raw one. We can copy the raw file as she's mentioned. We go back to GPT and we just add it here and see, and it generates it for you. Like you can see, if you want to actually just shift it and give yourself some more space here, you can add on to it as well. But I like it as it is, so it will generate that for you. Right, and it just gives you a nice breakdown. I'm not going to work on that now. So basically what you can do, now you can take a piece of paper, you can tick off day one, you completed it, you sort of understand what is GPT and all these different levels of systems. As you mentioned, you got Anthropic. Geez, my wording this morning, it's absolutely shocking. I should never run a learning course ever again. I should probably GPT, how to speak better. I'm just a normal guy. Yeah, let me get back to my focus here. So you can tick off day one, how to use GPT. What is ChatGPT? Oh my word. As you can see, this is not scripted. I just like to run it natural. Day one, tick it off. What is GPT? Day two, how to use it. Basics thereof. Day three, is it free or paid? Sort of showed you all the differences in the plans and the free versions and what it can do for you, and that you can only determine yourself. And then part of day three, we did the second one is actually how to attach longer files, longer prompts, how to use the Prompts.Sabrina. I'll put it in the link. Prompts died with over 1,000 specific prompts in categories that can sort of give you that head start, and you can start working from there as well. So thank you so much for spending some time with this guy this morning. My name is Stefan. Welcome to 2025, how to become the best version of yourself. We're busy with our Sabrina.Dev series, and there is so much content that I'm going to share with you from her platform that is free. And as we go along, we'll be open and upfront about, we get to a specific stage where you gotta use specific tools and so forth, and you can decide whether you want to move forward or not. And ultimately, I've got nothing to gain by asking you to subscribe to anything or pay for anything. I'm sharing my journey on how I'm learning the basics again. Some of this I know, but I'm starting from the beginning, and I'm learning to become better, to become stronger. And ultimately, whatever doors that opens up for me going forward, the one thing that I can take from this is that I am educating myself, understanding things from a basic level. We all have to start somewhere. I'm not comparing myself with everybody out there making apps and automations and templates and running businesses and becoming multimillionaires at 16. That's wonderful, and I'm loving that people are creating their own paths. My journey is to become the best version of myself so I can add value to my family, add value to my God, add value to my community, and ultimately add value to you. So if you enjoy this type of content, I also have a podcast. It's there on my channel. If you find value in that, great. You stay blessed, and if nobody told you today, you're worth it. And if people around you don't make you feel like that, then change your environment and find people that see value in you and add value to them first. So stay blessed, stay awesome, and thank you. Bye.